my name is Latoya. Welcome to my crafty space, as usual. It is day 11 of my holiday, I almost called it Copic something. It's day 11 of my holiday card series. I am actually motivated to Copic color. Last night's mojo and motivation carried over to today, and I am just super excited to just color some more and try out my skills. So for today's card, what I decided to do is take out a stamp set that I've been itching to ink up and that I think is like super crazy adorable. In addition to that, I had in a couple of videos ago a layout like this for a card, but I was not at all feeling it and I did not want to complete creating it. But I'm going to actually use this layout for this card today, and I'm going to use it hopefully twice. So fingers crossed, I will get 2 cards done in this one video. And so this might be day 11 and 12 possibly, but we'll see how it goes. So here I just have the pieces. As you guys know, when I make cards, I do lots of layers, so I might have a lot of mats going on, and if the card is pretty heavy, I cut out the centers of the mat while I save those scrap pieces. And this is one of the examples of me having said pieces and it being super awesome because it's a perfect fit for this layout that I saw online and that I want to create with. And I think it was for a particular Facebook group. It was one of their challenges to do a layout like this, and I'll post that in the comments when I go there and search and figure out which group it is, because I'm in quite a few. So I'm really excited to have that, and I'm going to recreate it. Again, I did this I did this striped background with my striped stamp and just made my own background paper. And then this awesomeness here is the Old World embossing folder by Stampin' Up, which is new if you care about that sort of thing. And I wanted to have that like wrapping paper look, and this kind of gets me close to just having that crumpled paper that looks super cute. So I need to size this down so it fits. I'm going to do the same here and make myself another card base, and we're gonna have some fun. So with this, I decided to bring out the stamp set here by Inky Antics. I found this company and I did a haul. Basically, I bought everything that I loved, and I think I got like 12 stamp sets from them. Again, I don't do any sponsored stuff, but I did have like one Inky Antics like chocolate stamp set from like, I don't know, over 7 years ago, but I just recently came across them again. And you guys, look at this little guy here. He is so adorable and so sweet and so cute. Like, I just did a video call with my family and I showed them this stamp set because I was just like, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. He is the main reason why I bought this set. He is just so chubby and I just want to pinch his cheeks, and he reminds me of my little brother, how chubby he was. And then these stockings here would look really nice also hanging out with him. And I love these sentiments. They're so adorable. This deer, it's not really my style. Like, he looks a little mischievous, but I love the little boy and I love the sentiments. They're adorable. So again, me loving like 95% of the stamp set is a go. So I'm going to color him up, and while I'm raring to go, try out my Copic coloring skills, and hopefully I can get him looking super adorable. So let me do some stamping. All right, first thing I want to do is move these Copics to here, and I'm going to move my papers over, and I'm going to stamp him off a couple times. Because as you know, I need a test. Oh, jeepers, I almost dropped my color sheet. I need a test piece just to make sure I color him right. Oh geez, where'd he go? Seems so I took him off and oh, here he is. Okay. I already put him to the side, and then I was like, oh, I need to make a video. of course, same old, same old. All right, let's see here. Get my ink. I need to purchase an ink refill for this here because I'm pretty sure I'm getting a little low, and this is by far like my favorite ink. I did love, love, love Memento ink, and I still do have my Memento ink pads. I have a couple and I have a refill for it, but I just love how dark black this is, and I've been really just gravitating to this Gina K pad. So if you're looking for black, or if you're new to stamping, it's a really nice black. Yeah, I think this is getting a little low on ink because I'm having to go up and down and around. And when you stamp once, it's a nice impression. It's just a little thin, and I just want it to be a little darker and more prominent. I also invested in a new towel for my stamps, which I'll make a little video on. If you guys are interested, let me know, because I was at first using these, I think they're called Tidy Towels. These are by Gina K. I have 2 of these. And then I needed to transition to something else. I saw a video somewhere else talking about a different towel and how great it is. And I'm like, okay, that sounds like a winner, because my towels they just kind of dry out really quickly. And they're actually starting to fall apart because they're leaving particles on my images. So I'm like, okay, I'm due for a new towel anyways. These 2 get a lot of wear. So I'm gonna head into New Zone. So I'm just gonna give him 2 good stamps. It's just so cute. And I realize some people don't like Copic coloring, and you know, that's okay. Some people do, some people don't. Some people only care about just stamping without having to color. And I'm like in both camps. It just depends on how I feel that day. All right. Clean this off because I'm all about cleaning off my toys. I mean, this is a toy, right? Come on, little dude. Okay. Just adorable. So cute. I can't help it. I can't help but say how cute it is. All right, so now I'm going to do a bit of coloring. And I shall return. Here we are. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm coloring this guy. He is so cute, and even better once he's colored. I decided to color him with Copics, and I wanted to show you the first one. Okay, there we go. So now he's spot on. So this is the image, and here is my colored image, my first one. How cute is he? Ah. So I'm still working on my shading, but I absolutely love just how adorable he is, and all set and ready for Christmas. And now I'm coloring another one just to again experiment with my skin tones. And my marker here is failing me, which is terribly sad, so I need to change out the nib on that. But I'm pretty happy, you guys. I'm super excited. I was thinking about doing their stockings a different color, but I think I'm going to have everything else just be similar, just because I already have the markers out, and it'll just be a little bit easier so I can get these 2 cards done and hopefully work on a 3rd card. That would be super swell. Ta-da! I am done coloring my adorable little guys. They are so cute. So now I'm going to run them through my scan and cut. I would fussy cut them, but honestly, I don't really feel like it. So I'm gonna run them through, and I already cut the base for my card. So I'm also going to, there we go. Oh, is there hair on there? So I'm also going to run my embossing folder, Old World embossing folder through. And then make my layers for this. Oh, I'm so excited. I've not done 2 cards at once in a very long time, so this is tons of fun. Moment of truth. Here we go. Of course I didn't outline because I just like outlines. How cute. And I want to be careful because this candy cane is so thin and it's just hanging out by itself. I don't want anything to rip. So very careful taking this dude off. Aw, they're just so cute. And now this little guy. Wow. Wow. I just love how perfect this is. I'm telling you, the most rewarding part of the scan and cut is peeling everything off and it being perfect. Again, being very careful. Oh my goodness. They're not going on the red backgrounds, but still. Like, how adorable. They're so cute. They are so cute. All right, now we are going to have some fun with these guys. Okay. The more comfortable I've been getting with card making, the less sweaty my palms have been getting. And that's been huge. So these backs are going to go here, like so. And because I know those are going to go there, I'm actually going to go ahead and fix, actually I would fix that down, but this has to be fixed first. So that brings me to my next, what am I going to do with these? Because I know this is what this is going to look like, but am I going to do a sentiment? If so, how? Am I going to do any other embellishments? Because these need to be cut down and placed on. Am I going to do some ribbon? I'm not sure. So we have these 2 adorable little guys. They're so cute. And let's see here. So I have these from my card last time. I wonder if I have any in my little stash here. These aren't heat embossed, but I have these, which I could tack on like tradition. That would be cute. Believe, that would be cute. And then put a circle around him, basically. I don't know. I just have to play around with some stuff first. Literally was thinking about this project all day today. Now I'm finally home. I would like to finish this project, so I'm going to stop overthinking because that's kind of where I am right now with my brain. I'm just like in the realm of overthinking land. Now what I was trying to decide on was whether or not I was going to have this have the white space showing, but since my base is white, I figure, you know what, it's fine. And if I need to, I will create a whole nother card because I enjoy coloring these little guys so much. And that's gonna be that pretty much. All right, so just gonna get busy so I can get done. I should really learn another language. Done with this, and I can go on to creating another card. So I'm trying to figure out if I want this this way or that way. This one I have on the deboss side. This side I'm going to have it on the emboss side. You know, just a little difference. That's fine. And if you guys want to hear something great, my Gemini Junior, it's not working. Amazing, right? I'll show you guys that I had to pull out my Old Faithful, my original Big Shot. I have the teal one. Yeah, I had to take that out of the closet. I mean, luckily, you know, I don't keep it far because, you know, you never know. And of course, my you never know turned out to be, yeah, I actually do need that. And I don't know why I glued all of this when I don't need all of it to be glued down. So, scratch paper to the rescue like always. I'm gonna place this down and just gonna give this a good old line up. And how much of this do I want showing? Oh, I'm glad I didn't put that down. I forgot the ribbon. So this is what I did on that card there. I decided I really like the idea of having some ribbon. And I'm in love, love, love with this Stampin' Up! Ribbon. It's just so delightful. So, kind of doing something I've never done before, which is, you know, use ribbon on a card like this. In this way, there's so many different ways you can use your ribbon, but we're just gonna give this a little go. All right, we're gonna pull this down. Make sure this is a little tight, just a little snug. And I'm going to press that down, pull this through like so. Pull. Oh, it's so fantastical. So simple. And let's see here. Kind of cute looking if I can get the boda. If I can get this to turn the way I want it to turn. Okay, let's see. Let's give this a snip. I have to use my really, really sharp scissors for this part. All right. I think I like it. And it's pretty much on there, so once I put this panel down, it's not going to go anywhere. Trying to figure this out. Oh my goodness. So this is what we have. This little guy here and this little guy here. And I decided to do them two different ways. I was going to do them both the exact same, but I'm like, oh, I want to experiment with the layering that they're on to see what I like best if I do decide to duplicate this at all. Zoom in just a little bit more. There we go. And I think it's kind of fun. So I'm just going to go with this and finish these cards. I was thinking about adding like a small little sentiment on both, but I just don't see that happening because I have magical. Oh, I have magical twice actually. I liked magical and I wanted to use magical on both. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So now I am just figuring out where these are going to go. My little sequins by Honeybee Stamps. So for this little guy, I decided to give him just a textured background. I was going to do more, but I just didn't want to do too much with this card. If you look at all the elements that I have for both of these, it's just, it would just be too much. I'm done. I am so elated. These cards are officially done. Oh goodness. So much thinking and so much overthinking. I'm glad I just, kicked into high gear and just said, you know what, whatever. I was really trying to consider if I should tack on a sentiment, but I just feel like it doesn't really need it because of these. Okay, so I'll break down the cards. again for you guys. And again, I'm super excited because this is the first time in my holiday card series where I've worked on 2 cards at one time. So exciting. So I stamped out this adorable guy from the stamp set by Inky Antics. So cute. Like, I just want to pinch his cheeks. He reminds me of like my little brother. My little brother was like amazing, and he had like the chubbiest cheeks, and I loved like bear hugging him and also just, yeah, poking him. So I colored this adorable dude in 2 different colors, again, to experiment with my Copics and also, you know, show other people if they happen to be learning how to color with Copics. There's so many different regions and tones you can experiment with, and it might seem a little daunting and a little hard, especially trying to blend out dark colors, but you can absolutely do it. I'm learning and I'm doing it. You can totally do it. So I stamped him off and I colored him in his candy cane and his stocking, and just had so much fun figuring out color combos, which is also a little stressful but rewarding once it's done, and shading. For this background, this layout was actually off of one of the Facebook groups that I follow, and I'll post that in the comments because I don't want to misspeak with the group and say it's one group and it's really another group. But I saw a layout kind of like this and I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to use that layout for my next card because it'll just help me craft faster. So I definitely appreciated that. I did decide to add this ribbon on here, and that's my Stampin' Up! Ribbon because it is just sheer and super cute and delightful. And for this card, it just gives it a little hint of something. It reminds me of like a gift wrapped box, like a really fancy one. And that's also why I decided to use the Old World embossing folder by Stampin' Up! Because it's as close to wrapping paper as I can get in an embossing folder. And I still want to try it in a different way, but that'll be for another card. So I have my base layer, and then my first mat is that gift wrapped look, and then me putting the bow on it kind of just like ties it together. And as you guys know, when I'm layering a lot to cut down on weight, I cut out the middle pieces of my mats, and I have been using a lot of striped backgrounds. So I had these extra pieces off to the side in my stash, and that's what I decided to use to help create these cards, which is fantastic because I didn't have to waste more ink and restamp. And then I don't know if you guys can see, but oh, there we go. Look at that. How pretty. Not only do my sequins like bling, but I heat embossed these super adorable seals, which I was so excited to see these stamp sets by Simple Stories. Like, these seals are so cute, and I have other stamps with seals, which I'm, you know, really excited to also play with one day, but not today. I can only play with so many. So you guys know my signature is like some heat embossing somewhere on a card. So I absolutely love how I heat embossed those and decided to put it in the corner to just give it the 1, 2, 3 effect and just make the card kind of fun. You know, I think that makes the card look fun, honestly. There's no other way to say it. It's really cute. It says believe, magical tradition, just super cute things. And then I did a triple layer here and 2 layers here. And for here, I decided to play around with ink blending just to give the window a little frosted look. I could have gone darker, but I didn't. And then I popped on some sequins. And then for this guy here, I decided to just give him some texture because I didn't want this card to be overwhelmed with a scene and all this. I just felt like, okay, I have enough going on. Let me just stop. And so I used my subtle Stampin' Up! Embossing folder. These two are like, just, I have a lot of embossing folders, you guys. I'll show you one day. If you saw my swatch stack, I have a lot. So with these cards, for the insides, I just put in, as you guys know how I do, I carry something from the front to the inside, and I just threw on the seal. That is not heat embossed. It was just off in my stash, and so I wanted to put that to good use. And how cute is that? So I'm really happy with how these cards turned out. Again, I wish I didn't overthink so much, but I'm glad I did them 2 different ways just so I can see how they look because, you know, it was fun. If you can't tell, that actually these black circles I had to cut out by hand because the dies, I didn't have the right, I know these are like infinity dies, but I didn't have a die that gave me like that middle size. So that's why it looks a little janky, but hey, this is handmade, it's card making. I could have used my Scan and Cut, but I don't want to use my machine for every little thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this card making process. I hope you guys had fun, and thanks for hanging out and watching my videos, hanging out with me while I do this holiday card series and really push and challenge myself, because I've been really busy as of late. Yeah, COVID is hitting home here, but I am, you know, motivated and just grateful and trying to just be in my happy space. So I hope you guys do something crafty that makes your heart happy. Hope you guys enjoy my cards and my popped up elements and sequins and embossing and all that jazz. And I will see you guys in my next video.